Hello and welcome to the Mayor's Commission for Citizens with Disabilities meeting. I'm Mike Masker. I'm the chairperson for the Mayor's Commission, and we'd like to welcome you all. I'd like to always start out our meetings just reminding folks of what our purpose is and why we're here. We're here to promote the quality of life, accessibility, and equity in all aspects related to the City of Omaha, bless you, on behalf of and in cooperation with the citizens of Omaha who experience disabilities. We also are here to advise the mayor, the city council, city department heads, and other City of Omaha personnel on issues of access, representation, employment, housing, and quality of life affecting city citizens with disabilities and their respective families. We're also here to publicize to citizens of Omaha the role of the Mayor's Commission for Citizens with Disabilities and the resources available to assist citizens with disabilities. We're also here to promote awareness to the general public on capabilities, needs, and desires of citizens with disabilities. So just kind of giving you all a reminder, and it always helps to ground us too in what our purpose is here today. First of all, I'd like to apologize. Normally we have a sign language interpreter with us today, and we were unable to provide that at this time, so thank you for your patience on that. Would like to remind all of the folks watching at home that we do rebroadcast our meetings every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. on Channel 18. Video of our meetings and notes and an oversight of our committee can also be found on the mayor's website. If you go to the City of Omaha website, www.cityofomaha.org, click on Mayor's Office, and then click on Commissions, you'll be able to locate our information as well as contact information for all the members. Wanted to just go over our pre-meeting. The fourth Monday of each month we meet. We have a pre-meeting at 3 o'clock. We did have a quorum today. And some of the issues that we discussed in our pre-meeting included new members. We had 2 or 3 people that are interested in joining our commission, and we're going to pursue one of those folks. So we'll be in touch with those people here in the next week. And the other thing, Beth Ellsworth is going to check on members or potential persons that might be interested in joining from the deaf or blind community. Part of the makeup of our commission, and what's very important, is that we have persons with a disability on our commission, certainly to best represent the different disabilities that are out there, so we have the best representation possible and the best direction possible. We also discussed some of our committees, and shortly we'll have a quick update from our subcommittees. And then, as usual, we'll have a guest speaker in just a few minutes who will share some great information that may be helpful to you. So, wanted to just go around the horn. We did actually have our minutes from our last meeting as well. I motioned to approve, and Mary seconded. So, thank you. But wanted to just go around, and we'll start with Mark on the left, and he'll introduce himself, talk about a little bit about the disability he represents, and then talk about his subcommittee.
Hi, my name is Mark Smith. I work at the Monroe-Meyer Institute, but primarily I'm the parent of a young man with developmental disability and also the sibling of the woman with a disability. And as such, working at Monroe-Meyer represent the developmentally disabled community in the Omaha area. And in my role at Monroe-Meyer, I work as a resource and family support specialist with families and individuals who require assistance in getting their needs met and accessing the services they require.
All other duties as a
in terms of our subcommittee, I serve on our survey subcommittee with Kathy Miklas. I'm happy to support that we have completed our work. And our finished survey is at this point in the process of being, what's the word?
Completed and edited for final.
It's going through its final editing process. to make sure all the T's are crossed and I's are dotted. And then it'll be available to the city and for use in terms of working with employees, individuals, however, and with a focus on communication and individuals with disabilities across the spectrum of disabilities. So we're pleased to be done, and we're eagerly awaiting our next charge.
Thank you, Mark. One of the rules we have at the commission is only one person speaking at a time, and while Mark was speaking, I was talking to Rhonda over him, so I apologize that I couldn't even follow our own rule. Part of the issue of speaking one at a time is just for our persons that may be deaf or hard of hearing can follow along in the conversation, so I apologize. Thanks, Mark.
Okay, I'm Mary Angus. I represent people who, like me, have mental illnesses, and I am one of the 2 people assigned to the Transportation Subcommittee. At the more recent meetings, we've been discussing the bylaws and the composition of the Coordinated Transportation Committee, which is run by the Metropolitan Area Planning Agency for transportation, especially related to job access, as well as part of the grant was for people with disabilities specifically, but it is now continuing as a job and reverse transportation for job access. So part of the bylaws was the composition of the committee and, well, the fact that we changed the name from about a 10-word name to Coordinated Transportation Committee, which I was preferring. Anyway, the bylaws include the composition of the committee, and it includes a person who actually uses transportation, either public or taxi or something of that nature. So if you're interested, with or without